Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are standing on the bottom of the world. As you can see, why are we standing on the bottom of the world? Well, because there's a huge hole above us that we have dug out. And you may have already guessed why, but we have found a slime chunk. Took us a while. We came down a while back, and there's our beacon that we had set up on the bottom. And we started digging out an area 3 blocks high so that we could hopefully get a slime to spawn. And then we started marking out the chunks, and well, they started spawning here. I was hoping for like a double chunk, but hey, I'm happy with one. We can always create another farm later once we mine more of this out. But we dug a hole big enough for a farm, and we're going to build that farm. So the slime chunk is on this side. There is a gap here where we're going to be able to set up our killing farm, for lack of better words. And we've got a bunch of supplies. Probably going to change how we do stuff several times, but we'll figure it out. So the first thing we have to start with is right here we're going to have all the slimes will meet their untimely demise, and we will collect the slime balls in over here, and eventually I want to direct the slime balls that way so that they go up a water spout and can be delivered up into the base. That is the goal. So, we're going to go ahead and set it up with that in mind, which means we need to line a little section out here because we will need to create a water path that will run this way, and then up the water spout they shall go. So that means we need our slimes to die here and water to push into here. Simple, right? Oh, yeah, if you say so. We may have to do several versions of this. Sometimes when slimes are dying, because we're going to end up, lack of better words, murdering them on magma blocks. Which is going to go that way. Water is going to be coming down the magma blocks, pushing them this way. They're going to push up against a barrier, which would be right here, and the barrier will take care of them. We have too much stuff in our inventory, so let's just unload for a minute, and we're going to come in here. We're going to grab this. No, we don't want to do that. We want to grab these. We need 4 of those. All right, so we go doing, doing. Oh yeah, these connect now. We can't do that. Well, that's tricky. We need something other than blocks. Trapdoor? Or wooden fence. Wooden fence will work. We do happen to have wood. I was smart, and I brought wood down. And I know I'm creating a workbench when there's one sitting right there on the wall. That's our original stairway down, by the way. Come here, wood. We need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. We need some sticks. Don't need you for now. And we need some of these. We should go ahead and create a chest so that we can put some stuff in the chest that we don't need right away. We'll do that, 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 that. We'll stick the wood over there, and we'll collect those there. Now we won't lose any blocks. All right. These are going to connect too, but maybe I could put a gate in between. All right. We'll check it in a moment. So first, let's do that. Because what's going to happen is that we should have a water flow going this way, and this will come into a source block and of course soul sand with a water spout, but we don't need that yet. We do need this. So I dug this out big enough to where we can create a wall, because if we look, our slime chunk, or I mean I should say our chunks, are right here. Here's the edge of this chunk. So, you know, everything on this side is in the chunk, right here, right? And then this over here is in the non-slime chunk. So we dug everything out so we have a wall for design. Because, hey, we can't have any farm. We have to make a nice design, you know, all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to set the first part of this up, which means we need to go 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we choose 7 because that's how far the water is going to flow. Then we can fill this in. Probably didn't need to dig this all the way down like I did, because after all, we're going to end up filling it, part of it, just because we have to set up the kill zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that means that this is the last area. Yes, I have more stone. 1, 2, 3. So there's where the slimes are going to flow down. So what we need to do is we need to fill these areas in. I know I have more stone. There we go. There we go. And I really haven't decided on a true design. We don't need anything here in the corner, and we actually didn't need these blocks either, because this is the outside wall, outside the chunk. There we go. But what I was thinking is that, you know, we'll do the edge in a corner like that, and then we'll use some of our clay, because we've got our home now set up in a Badlands. We have a home where we can, you know, grab unlimited amounts of colored clays for whatever design. So I was thinking we might do something like that. So there's the end, and so we can go. Not that we're going to be looking at this, but you know, I like to have designs. I can't help it. It just happens. You know? So let's get this part set up, and then I'll probably pause the video and continue building, because this will take a good hour or more. Maybe not, depending on how quickly I can go. But I want to show you the basic setup so that you can kind of see what it looks like, or what it's going to look like. And we can go from there. All right, so this is going to be the final edge. Hey, see, that works out good. You know, we're even. Because this would be our final edge, or, well, not quite. All right, there's one side. And then, of course, on this side, we have to kind of do the same a little bit. We're going to have a gap down here. We'll make it so that the slimes can't spawn down here, because otherwise they'd be wasted. That's why I realize now I probably shouldn't have dug it out, but I did get diamonds out of the area. And we do need to come up a little bit. Actually, we don't need to waste that. We technically don't need to waste that. So we're going to come up 3, because we need to force them to fall so that they can't jump out. And technically, we don't even have to go up 3. We could probably get away with just 2, because even the big ones aren't going to be able to jump out. In fact, we're going to do that so we get more spawn area. We'll just switch it here to where on the up side over there it only goes up 2 blocks. Obviously down here, it's going to go up a lot further because we are lower down. All right. Nobody will ever probably see this, so really don't know why, we're making it all fancy, but hey, it's okay. All right, so you can see how that is set up. Let's get our buckets of water. I have some source here. We're going to need 2 buckets. Let's come over here and put a bucket there, put a bucket there, and temporarily stick a block here and a block here so we get a water source. Okay, now we can doop, doop, doop. So that's going to flow this way all the way down to here. We need our fence here so the water stops. So let's go ahead and put that in. We can test. I was going to say, why can't I get out? So we need our sticks and our logs, and we're going to put a fence gate. So that way there's no backwards flowing water. Okay, so see, everything's going to flow down to here. The question is, because normally you would put hoppers right here so that it collects everything, and we may still have to do that and put a dispenser. So let's come over here. I'm just going to we're going to come over here. Let's just sit that right there. Ugh. Fine. I want to test the water flow. Oop. Yeah, it's just going to... Well, I did bring hoppers. I got them right here. So maybe we'll put them into a hopper and then put a dispenser counter and plop them out. Sometimes it's finicky. You want to accomplish certain things, but you can't. Let's remove you for now. All right. We'll need a chest for you to go into. So we'll do that. So, of course, the gate would be in the way. Come here, Hopper. You're in the wrong spot. All right. Oops. Okay. So we'll stick a chest. Everything's going to come in here, go into a chest, and then we'll figure out how we want to dispense it. So that is the base setup of the farm. Now the rest of the farm is just really a series of levels. And we're going to use slabs. And I decided to go with smooth slabs. And of course, we're going to make sure that we light it up as we go so that nothing else will spawn in here. Now the level's going to start right here, so we can remove these little blocks. All right, and what we're going to do is there'll be a base platform going out this way. And it's going to come over. Obviously, we've got to build the wall. I'm not going to do that right now on camera, but I just want to kind of show what's going to happen. So this entire area will be filled with these slabs. And then is, as an example, if I come up 1, 2, 3, we're going to create levels like this. I'll come over to the edge, and there we go. There. And so there's plenty of room. It's 3 high inside, so 1, 2, 3. So slimes, the big slimes can spawn. And then occasionally in the middle at dynamic strategic areas, we will place lamps. We might not use these lamps, we might use regular glowstone, but there'll be lamps in the ceiling into the floor. You know, that'll be kind of like, for example, let's say we choose to put one in the corner here, every corner going all the way up, right? That will keep, of course, anything else from spawning. And the only thing that can spawn in the area then will be the slimes. And they'll hoppy, 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 and they'll fall in here. And you may ask, well, why would they go fall in there? That's because right here in the middle, visible to multiple levels, there's going to be a series of iron golems. And so the slimes will want to attack the iron golem. But they won't be able to get to it because they can't jump across, and there'll be a block where the iron golem can't come out. And as a result, they'll just keep coming as they spawn, fall into the magma block, be pushed down there, and be taking damage, and eventually reduce in size all the way down to the babies, and then boop, little slime bows, and ta-da! So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here. I'm going to build out all the levels, and then we will come back and take a look at our progress and watch for some slimes to spawn so that we can see how the farm's working and stuff. So I shall be back. Welcome back. So we are at the top of the farm, as you can see, we have a carved pumpkin. We are ready to make our iron golems. So we went all the way up, created our platforms. There they are. And then this is the design we chose. Yes, there's glass looking into stone, but that's because maybe eventually we'll dig all this out around it. And then we've got our little areas for our iron golems. And of course, we need to make sure we trap them in here and that the slimes cannot get to them. But that shouldn't be a problem. So let's boink, 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 boink. Ta-da! Hi, guy. All right, so he is safe from encroachment. If any slimes jump onto this, he'll just knock them back off. So no problem. Number one, the beacon sometimes is a curse. All right, so that one there will capture the top two. This one here will grab the attention of these two levels. And that's kind of how it works, is that the slime will be attracted, of course, to these guys. And blink. Alrighty. Do your job, guy. And they have a little room just to move around so that they can escape being attacked. Stuff like that. But they should be okay. Okay, we are almost done. Slimes have been spawning while I've been building, so I've already collected some slime balls and stuff. Ta-da! All right. IG number 4, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. And we have one more to do. Doink, doink, doink. Okay. Da, 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 da. And there's our friends. All excited, ready to work. So we can remove this. That was just to get up out. We've got everything pretty much set. Let's get our blocks. Close that up. We're going to come down here. We are going to finish this. So what we want to do now is go ahead and just put a barrier. And we'll just do that. Okay. No, I didn't ask to place you there. All right, so they'll come down and they'll come into the chest, which we don't have. Let's add a chest, a double chest. Okay. There and there. We only made one. We're not very intelligent. Do. All right, and then we're gonna come back and we'll stick our chest. Boing. Oh, and I'm still not intelligent. See, there's slimes already that we've been collecting. See? Quite a bit. Oh, as well as some other blocks. Oh, yeah. Is that all? Don't watch the countdown. Look at that. A whole stack is sitting there already, and I also had half a stack I had collected earlier. Awesome. So, obviously, they're not going to spawn if we're just right here. But when we're up in the base and working around, they should spawn. Because we're close enough for them to do so. I'm just going to stick the wood and stuff in here in case I need it again. We'll take one bucket and we'll leave a little bit of iron. And yeah, I don't need to leave anything else. Cool. So anyways, we now have slime, which means we're going to be able to get slime blocks. We will be able to create some automated farms like our bamboo farm. We need to automate it, and we can make some larger farms as well. Right, oh yeah, I was up here collecting pumpkins. But very exciting. Happy to get that done. You know, obviously we've come a long ways since we started, and yes, there's something over there. Okay, you've seen it. I can't wait to the next video. We might as well go look. We have also been busy on a construction project. It is nowhere near done, of course, not even close. But we'll take a quick look since we have time in the video and talk about it a little bit. Obviously, we've spread a bunch of moss just for fun. We did finish the roof on our barn, you know, with the rest of the copper, and of course, half of it's already turned green. I was contemplating whether or not I should wax it because we did set up an auto bee farm. Oh yeah, I can show you that too. So many things, wow. But we'll have to go back up. But we've started a project over here. And you may go, what? This is like weird, you know. That's because we still have to finish a lot on this, but ta-da! We dug out a huge area and we started building this hall. We've got these nice wall designs with these pillars that come out. We've got the ceiling here. We don't have the floor in yet, although we started along the edges. We're going to slab it so nothing spawns. Put some strategic lighting, flames or something, maybe blue flames. And then we're going to continue going this direction. And the plan is to take this hall, go close to that tree line there, and then somewhere in the middle of it we'll go that direction and that direction with a short little breakout. And then on top of all of this, we're going to build up another level. So we'll put in a new floor on top of this, more pillars, walls, and stuff, and it'll be like I don't want to say a cathedral, but it'll be a grand hall where there's this large hall that goes all the way from that tree line to the water line right there, and then an extension of the hall from the tree line over there towards that tree line with a large, whoops, kitty off the keyboard, with a large extension in the middle with a large tower above. Don't know why I'm building it, just am, you know. Obviously, we've been collecting lots of resources for that, but that'll be fun, you know, to get done. And then the only other thing that we actually did outside of exploration and mining and stuff, finishing this path out, is that if we come back up to the base, we still gotta finish our entrance and that bridge. If we go up to here and come over here, there's a door somewhere. There it is. We have the start of an auto farm, which doesn't seem to have anything in it. I did collect some honeycombs and honey earlier. Yeah, we've got our shears, we've got bottles, so the bees are just being picky. And I do need to breed more bees, but anyways, a good start. So lots of fun stuff here. Uh, Anyways, we're going to finish up with these. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't see it. Okay. I was hoping to get there. Sunset. Haha! The end of this day, and we shall come back and look at whatever progress we have done. Obviously, the big build, lots more farms, fun stuff. But thank you for joining, everybody. Look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day and stay safe.